Hello everyone, this is Jag, and in this video I'll be drying some basil because I want to preserve basil. I got a lot of basil growing this season and drying basil is the best way to preserve basil.
But first I need to cut and pick some basil. Look at these beautiful leaves.
So after I pick all this basil, there's one very important step I like to do.
I add basil to a tub and then fill the tub with water. I want to weigh down the basil leaves with spoons and completely submerge basil in water. I want to flush out any bugs that might be lurking in basil. Some small bugs pop out and they're very easy to get rid of. I then completely wash the basil and strain basil in a strainer. Then I arrange all the basil stems in a bunch and then use a string to tie the basil bunch.
The basil is ready to hang and I have a very good system on how to do that as well.
Well, this is a system. Hanging basil this way aerates the basil and helps the basil to dry faster. Hanging basil also keeps basil out of the reach of bugs and pests. Drying basil on a surface can cause dampness and mold. After 3 days in sun, the basil dries up. Once the basil dries, basil can be broken up into small pieces to add to your spice rack. To do so, untie basil bunches on a clean surface. I use plastic gloves because I do not want to contaminate basil with oils from my hands. This is preferred for a longer shelf life and to preserve flavor. Simply start crushing and breaking up dried basil leaves, leaving just the stem, and discard the stems. Keep working on grinding and breaking up leaves with your hands. After the leaves are broken up, crush leaves further and sift out any large stems remaining in the crushed leaves. And that's it. That's all you need to do to dry basil. Add dried basil to a desired jar and store in your kitchen.
I hope you found this video informative and I will see you in another video.